Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, set. Right, ready.
Now Love. He's going to air one out right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be second down.
Red, cycle. 52 blue. Strike blue. Ready.
On play action, Love. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. This is taken in by Doubs. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Yellow, blue, black, chop. Chop, 17. Blue, yellow. Beetle, blue. Ready, ready.
They'll go for it. Love escaping the pressure right. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. Give him 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Set, ready. 53. 10 cycles.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Green jack. Red, blue, yellow, go. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
Off the play fix. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Ready. Dog red, 38. Go red.
Second down throw for Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Blue strike. Hey, red.
To throw is Love. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 6-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will power his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground is Jaylen Warren. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, Rodgers. Open man, left side, he's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Hey, check 26.
First down for Aaron. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
To return, it's Mixon. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
We are through one. It's the Packers on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set, ready. 52 blue. Set.
Throwing is Love. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Set, hut.
To throw is Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, right.
And 4 yards to go.
Red, red. Come on, set. Hut.
Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Black 40. 10 cycles. Ready.
Love. Moving to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Now Love. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. 59 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That one intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ready up. Drill 52. Ready. Black 95. Fight 97.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Let's go. 50. Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Clock, come on, set. 52 boom. Ready.
Love to throw. He'll be forced outright. Now he'll run it, and he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
On the set.
It is 2nd and 9.
560. Set. Ready. Yellow 43. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go. Set. Hey, red. 10 black. Blue, go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
24-yard gain on the
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
40. Red, cycle. Smash, red. Hey, blue.
From the gun, it's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
Ready, red, hey, green, 60 red, 60 red.
Back to throw is Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Austin now to return this. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. A first down throw from Rodgers. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Second down, Rodgers. He's got the veteran, that's Robert Woods. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. A pickup there of 13. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one uncorked, looking for Woods. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
And this is the tricky element of these deep balls, Mike. You want to hit the guy in stride. You want the touchdown. You want the beautiful highlight play. But sometimes you're better off underthrowing a receiver than you are overthrowing them, because as we see time and time again throughout the league, an underthrown deep ball, more times than not, leads to a pass interference call.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. He's going to try it here again. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
32. Black Ultra. Blaster. 6. Hey, red. Cut.
Loves to throw on first and 10. That complete to Jacobs.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. To throw is Love. He'll go right and find his running back. Whoa! He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Hey, blue. Black, 95, white. Red, yellow.
Love to throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Let's go now. 45, white. You, yellow.
Here's Love. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Third down, 3 to go.
43 rail.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. They wind up gaining 8 on 3rd and 4.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, here's Love. This one is caught by Reed.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses.
It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Makes the score Packers 24, Steelers, nothing. Brendan McManus to kick
Both
off
teams
for
ready to
Green
go
Bay.
once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day. For all these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Okay, ready? Set, ready. Punt.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready up.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set, set.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Try to run it with Lloyd. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 40.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 28-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 32 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Red, 38.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Down. 6, ready.
On play action, Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Packers.
Let's go. Ready?
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Ready. Ready.
Another run here with Lloyd. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Over the 7-yard line.
10
It's a
seconds.
gain of 2 yards. And it's
Green back.
3rd down.
Rail. Yellow. Ready.
Now Love. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. They can still pick up a first down here. And they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Yellow. Right. 22 needle. Go red. Hut, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch made. That's Woods. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. And give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
That's good for us Steelers.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. It covers 51 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. To touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Steelers 6. Chris Boswell kicking off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready up. Ready.
This drive will begin with a run by Ward. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith.
Ready.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Pistol snap to Willis. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
18 Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
Willis to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
60 Dyson. Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
To throw, here's Willis. That's complete. It's Ward. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Now Willis. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Black 95.
On fourth down, Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. So, it's a win for the Packers. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL